Welcome to the first Tiger Time news of the new year. The 2019-2020 BCHS Teacher of the Year was announced. Congratulations to Mr. Wellens for this honor. I spoke with Mr. Wellens about this recognition.
Mr. Wellens, how does it feel to be named Teacher of the Year?
It's an honor that I wasn't expecting, but I am pleased to know that my fellow teachers thought so highly of me to nominate me for this position.
How has your role as a teacher evolved over the 13 years that you've been in the classroom?
For about the first half of my career, I simply taught English 1 regular. I didn't do anything else. But the 2012-2013 school year, I took over as the yearbook advisor for Miss Carla Wilhite, who had served as one of my mentors. From there, along with Coach Dylan Hill, who's no longer teaching here, we developed a media classroom and started broadcasting basketball games, football games, graduation. So my role went from being the regular classroom teacher to still doing that, but also having extra responsibilities such as the yearbook, the media coordinator, and things of that nature.
If you had the power to change one policy that is impacting education right now, what would that be?
It'd be the testing. I read, in some states like Tennessee, kids are taking 17 to 19 standardized tests over the course of their career, and that really inhibits a teacher's ability to be able to teach the material we want to be able to teach. When people think back on their school career, they don't remember a teacher that focused just on the standards and taught all the academics. They remember the projects they did. They remember the fun things that took place in class. So I think testing is really preventing a lot of teachers from being able to teach what they want to teach and teach good material as opposed to what the state says that we're supposed to teach.
What advice would you share with people who are interested in becoming teachers?
You've got to be called to it. A lot of people think that teaching is a really easy job because you get 2 months off in the summer and you get all these breaks, but it's not true. It's a real calling. And if you go into it because you think it's easy, you're setting yourself up for failure. You always hear, don't go into teaching for money, and that's true. It's got to be a passion of yours. And so to any person thinking about going into teaching, make sure it's a passion, make sure it's a calling, and make sure you know what you're getting into.
Okay, thank you.
Before Christmas break, the theater arts classes and Miss Hodge put on the annual Christmas play. The play was titled Too Good to Be True and told a story of college students on vacation. Kenley Mitchell interviewed Miss Hodge on the process and the outcome of the play.
Miss Hodge, were you impressed by this year's theater arts class performance?
I was indeed impressed. They had me worried a time or two.
Are you looking forward to the next play coming up?
If we get to have one, we're working on what we can do and who's going to be in it. So it's kind of up in the air right now.
Thank you.
We have had multiple athletes signed to play sports at the next level. Callie Cisco spoke to these students about why they made their decisions.
What college did you sign with and where is it located?
I signed with Dawson Peak State University, and it is located in Clarksville, Tennessee.
What made you want to pursue football after high school?
It was just something that my uncle has always talked to me about before he passed, so it's just something that I want to do for him.
Okay, thank you. What college did you sign with and where is it located?
I signed with Wallace Community College and is located in Dothan, Alabama.
What made you want to commit to Wallace Community College?
I just love the atmosphere, and I love what the college stood for and what the team stood for. And also, it only being 90 miles from Panama City helped out a lot.
Okay, thank you. What college did you sign with and where is it located?
Clover Stockton College in Canton, Missouri.
What do you hope to receive from this experience?
A lot of growing up, honestly.
Okay, thank you.
With new administration, guidelines for taking exams changed. Ms. Polk brought back the A for exemption, which will be the policy as long as she is principal. She believes the students deserve to be rewarded with an exemption for all their hard work and excellence.
The first week back from break was homecoming week. Here's Maddie Piefer with more.
Basketball homecoming week has come and gone for this season. This year's basketball homecoming theme was based off of Disney movies, with the week titled Get Your Head in the Game, inspired by the Disney movie High School Musical. We started off the week by dressing from different decades on Meet the Robinsons Day. On Tuesday, we took a trip around the racetrack in honor of the movie Cars and dressed as a different colored traffic light based on our relationship status. Wednesday, we dressed up as senior citizens from the movie Up. Thursday was Toy Story Day as we dressed up with all of our best friends for Squad Day. Finally, we wrapped up the week with Spirit Day and supported our Tigers as they faced off against the Covington Chargers. The homecoming court is as follows. Freshmen, Candace Cruz and Sadie Fry. Sophomores, Mary Anderson and Atoria Woods. Juniors, Kaylin Jones and Lydia Stewart. And seniors, Madison Everett, Ceenie Haynes, Dakaya Jarrett, and your 2020 homecoming queen, Anessa Saint. Both teams took a tough loss to the Chargers on homecoming night, but we are still extremely proud of our Tigers and all they have accomplished and will accomplish the rest of the season.
Spring sports are right around the corner. Jesus Munoz interviewed the coaches about their upcoming seasons.
Coach Fedor, how long have you been involved in coaching track?
Coaching track, this is my 6th year here at Bolivar, and I did at several other schools as a head coach and assistant, probably about 10 years.
What is one achievement you want to accomplish with your team this year?
The main achievement is just that where they improve each meet, where they improve their times, improve their abilities, and that, we don't have a track here, so it's kind of hard when we train. So when we go places, just to improve in their heats and themselves personally.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's your last year coaching the Bolivar Central baseball team. What are your plans and expectations for your team?
Just to finish this year out strong. Last year we were disappointed on the outcome of the year, and the group of seniors I got coming back this year are positive. They're working hard in off season, and we're looking real good right now.
What are some memories you'll miss about coaching baseball?
Just all the fun having with the kids and Coach Hobbs. Coach Hobbs he's already left for the year because it's just me and Coach Barnes now. I guess just all the fond memories and being able to coach Ben for 4 years and us going out together.
Sir, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
This is your first year coaching the Bolivar Central High School softball team. What are some goals you are trying to accomplish this year?
Any coach would want to go to a state championship game or whatever, but the first day that we met together as a team, they knew my most important thing was for us to work together, to have teamwork, build as a family, and we've started out really good in our conditioning and everything, fulfilling that aspect in my eyes.
What do you think is the most important aspect to have a winning season this year?
Back to the first question, really. If you're working together as a team and you're behind every single player on that team, good things will happen. And I'll go ahead and quote one of my senior players. We started out, we got big plans. And when you've got 8 players coming back from a team that went to the sub-state, that's very exciting for a coach. And we've got 7 freshmen coming in that have bought in, and the upperclassmen have taken them under their wings, and we're just looking for great things.
Coach Wellens, how do you think this tennis season will turn out?
I'm looking forward to it. We've got some returning talent on the boys and the girls teams. I really think Josh Burnett has a chance to compete for the district title this year. He's one of the better boys in the district. For the girls, Kylie Sherman and Ella Richardson are a pretty strong doubles team, so I think they've got a chance to compete well in the tournament and throughout the season. So I'm hoping that we have a good season for those individual players. Team-wise, I don't have a lot of experience past those 3 players for each one. Connor Emerson is another one that has some experience, and Alex Maxwell and Chris Patton, but they haven't had enough time on court to really be able to, I feel like, compete. Now, they might come out and surprise me, but I'm just hoping that they, as individuals, grow and learn to compete even better.
Who are your leaders for this year's tennis team?
Josh Burnett is the only returning senior boy that I have, so I look to him to lead the team and set a good example. He's going to be playing top-level competition, and he's been working hard in the off-season, playing tournaments, so I look for him to lead the team. For the girls, Kylie Sherman and Ella Richardson, they're my 1 and 2, and they've set a good example in being out there and working, putting in some time, and sort of helping motivate the younger players.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Basketball senior Jeff Norman scored his 1,000th point of his career against Chester County on January the 18th. Callie Cisco talked to him about this milestone and the experience.
When you finally hit 1,000 points in basketball, how did you feel?
I was thinking about hitting 1,000 points my sophomore year. I had so many points, so I was like, maybe I can get in my senior year. And when I finally got it, I felt like, yeah, I accomplished one of my goals. So.
Do you have anything to say to your fellow teammates who are also trying to reach 1,000 points?
Stay in the gym, be a gym rat, get your shots up, and just keep working.
In your Who's Who interview, you said your grandfather was your biggest motivation in basketball. Aside from him, what else has been a big motivation to pursue?
Just trying to get out of Wyville and Bolivar. I don't want to stay here my whole life, so I'm trying to do everything I can to get out of here.
Thank you.
Peace out.
The second 9 weeks RTIB Squared reward was a trip to the Louise Theater in Bolivar. The students enjoyed watching Jumanji, The Next Level. They spent half of the school day getting concessions and seeing a new movie.
After Christmas break, BCHS got a new economics teacher, Mr. Rusty Carson. Carly Williams spoke to him about this new job and what brought him to Bolivar.
Today we are here with the new economics teacher. What is your full name?
Rusty Carson.
What is your background?
My background, I've taught school in Jackson, Madison County for 30 years, and I'm a retired educator.
What college did you go to?
I attended Lambeth University and got my bachelor's in science and computer science. And then I went to Freed-Hardeman and got my master's in educational leadership.
Are you enjoying working at Bolivar so far?
I am. The administration and all the teachers have been kind and gracious, and getting to know the students, it's been a joyful experience.
Thank you.
HOSA also went to the regional competitions at Jackson State. Many of these students have advanced to the state. I spoke with Ms. Pardue about these students.
Ms. Pardue, who advanced from regionals to state and what are they competing in?
Jet Hertwick, Anissa Sane, Olivia Hill, and Madison Everett went placed in the HOSA Bowl. That's like a Jeopardy kind of competition. Clark Mahamatano placed first in medical spelling. Haley Harris placed first in dental science. Kayla Hatch placed second in extemporaneous writing. Marcus Harris and Tennille Robinson placed second in EMT. Payne Pulse placed fourth in math, and Elijah Garrett placed third in midterm.
What do you hope to see out of the students at state competition?
I really hope that their studying will pay off, and I hope they all succeed and place at least in the top 5.
Thank you.
Ms. Vaughn received a $1,500 Mu Alpha Theta Classroom Supply Scholarship. Christian Charter asked her what she plans to do with this money.
So, Ms. Vaughn, you got a grant for your math class, correct?
I sure did. I was a member of Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society when I was in high school at Craigmont in Memphis, and I was able to apply for the math grant, and since I am a first-year math teacher this year, all I did was apply for it, and I won $1,500 to spend on math supplies, and so now I get to go to Amazon and purchase all kinds of things for my math class.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I'm Carly Hammonds.
And I'm Emma Watkins. And as always,
Go Tigers.